The fact is, charges are part of everything. They're not just in batteries and clouds, they're in danielles. But normally, the charges we have in our bodies are all balanced out. As a consequence, they don't tend to go anywhere. Now, the machine that I have behind Danielle is called a band wrap generator. It's a machine that can physically scoop up electric charges from the bottom and put them up on this big metal thing. Now, Danielle is now going to turn to her left side like this, perfect, and she's going to put her left hand, and try to balance, put your left hand right on top, nice and firmly good. Now, since she's touching it, that means that some of the charges that normally stay up here will go down her arm and fill her up. And in fact, there's sort of an attraction that's pulling them all the way through Danielle to the ground. The only problem is that she's standing on this box, which is made of wood and plastic. Two substances that electricity are known as, anyone? Insulators, good job. Insulators have high resistance. They're hard for charges to go through. So we should trap those charges in Danielle pretty well. Now, we're going to start it up so you can see what happens. And even though you're not going to see any charges build up on her, with Danielle's long, lovely hair, we'll probably get a pretty good impression that they're there. But one of the last things we should do is try to see. Even if power's down, it doesn't hurt you staying up. That's because we've got a static charge right now. When the charge built up with Danielle and staying there, there's too much resistance surrounding her for the charge to go someplace else. Now, if so happens, they can go to something that's grounded. So in fact, Danielle, I want you to reach out your right hand, make it up, and you're going to give those charges to me since I'm grounded. 1, 2, woo. Now, first of all, so when you unplug, you can see and hear the end of the charges they jump through the air as a spark. But also, not bring it up, a little more. Woo. You see that hand progressively going down as they bring the charge away. Excuse me, Danielle, I swear, I wish I could leave this machine and you'd ever talk about it. You don't get what your hair is. So we'll leave the rest of it up in the moment. But now, this is what I want to do. I want to see if people have enough resistance that it affects the current going through them. And the thing is, I'm pretty used to this, and if I ever get it by myself, we don't have to really measure this. But if I take my 4 remaining volunteers and line them up shoulder to shoulder at the edge of the stage, perfect, and have them hold hands, and if I have my friend on the end, whose name is Emily, okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to charge up Danielle again, but this time she's not going to discharge to me, she's going to discharge to Emily and let the charges go to the ground. Now, this will have 2 advantages. First of all, with any luck, Emily's reaction will be more interesting than mine, because I'm kind of used to this. And secondly, it'll be interesting if they only go through Emily, or if they go through the human chain we have attached to her. So, I'm going to charge them up. Emily, help me move about 1 foot more towards the audience. Get that little visibility. That's perfect. Okay, so keep your hands down, and then when I signal you, I want you to reach up your hands, make knuckles, and pull it out of each part. Ready? Here we go. Okay, so let's give Danielle time to charge. Fortunately, she's got a built-in charger with her. Emily and Danielle, get your fingers together. 1, 2, woo! Now let's sort of see that. Obviously, Emily was reacting a little bit more, so you did something, right? Yes, did you feel it? Did you? Did you? Interesting. So not everybody felt it here. And let's also say, these two, even though they felt it, even if they reacted the way Emily did, okay? Now, it might be an age thing, it might just be that we all have different sensitivities. Who knows? Maybe some lady on the end is the toughest girl in the world about electricity. But me, I mean, I'm an electricity girl now. I stub my toe, sad thing. But in some ways, whenever you're working with people, it's always a little tricky because we do have these different sensitivities. So I want to get a sense of just different sensitivities, or if there's something changing about the current with each person based on how much resistance there is. So to do this, I need Emily and you to swap ends. Swap ends. Now, we're doing my friend. This time I'm standing the zap, Emily's safe at the end, and my 2 others are in the middle because they're in control of the experiment. The thing will stay the same. So let's see if it's sensitivity. If it is, Emily will still be hopping around and Emily will be in. If it's something about how close we're to the spark, well, maybe we'll get a reaction. Let's find out. Okay, so wait for it. One more time.